comic is better than the other. They both think it's them. We're smoking and joking and having a blast. 2 comics, 2 cigars. 2 comics, 2 cigars. Yeah.
All right, what's up? My name's Robert Kelly, and I'm here doing 2 comics, 2 cigars, in I believe Arizona, I believe Phoenix, at Fox Cigar Lounge and Cigar Shop.
In Scottsdale.
And I'm here in Scottsdale, and I'm here with the great Rob Dukes. And you're sitting there going, isn't that the dude who sings metal? Isn't that the guy, lead singer of Exodus? Isn't that the guy who
Generation Kill.
Generation Kill, of course, Generation Kill, new album out now. He's not a comedian. It's supposed to be 2 comics and 2 cigars. That's it. Not 3 comics, not 1 comic and a lead singer to a metal band.
Yeah.
But guess what? And Ari's gonna hate this. He's gonna be bullshit, but I don't give a fuck.
Fuck Ari.
You know how those people get.
Yeah.
Those people get uppity.
Yeah, they do.
They get uptight about things. They want structure.
Yeah.
And you know what? But you did stand up.
I did.
You started, how many years ago?
2.
2 years ago, on stage,
Yes.
right here
Microphone.
in Arizona.
Yes.
And you did it a bunch of times.
Yes.
And you're going to continue to do it.
Yes.
So yeah, he might be an open micer
Pretty much.
in stand-up world, and in metal you're a god.
Pretty
but
much.
in stand-up you're a comic, and that
Yeah.
makes you a comic. So welcome to 2 comics,
2 cigars.
2 cigars. That's right. And today we're smoking a beast.
Beast.
I mean, this cigar is expensive.
Yes.
It's $32.
Yeah.
Maybe 35 with tax. Ashton
It's the VSG Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah, this cigar.
Comes in a
Yeah.
metal tube.
Yeah, metal tube.
It's all special packaging. It's an awesome cigar.
And my friend Paul G, shout out to Paul G, boys at the Cigar Lounge, Paul G, told me, he gave me this cigar one night. I'm coming to this lounge, and I'm like, you got a cigar for me? And he never gives me just average. I'll come out and it'll be sitting up like this in the tube. Give me that tube. I come up and he'll be sitting there hanging, and this is just sitting there. And I go, is this for me? He goes, smoke that. Just smoke that. Smoke it. And I smoked it, and it knocked my dick off.
Yeah.
I mean, my dick fell out. I had to pick my dick up off the ground.
So you want to hear my VSG story?
Yeah, is this it?
All right.
Because mine was my dick fell off. I hope yours is that you put that in your ass.
I actually no, but what I did was I made the hole of my dick. What I did was my boyfriend,
Your boyfriend.
he wanted to fuck my dick. So
why am I
I had to,
jealous?
I started out with a AA battery,
Right. Ooh.
and I had to work my way up. But this is how it is now.
Yeah, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
So that's why you're taking your tube home.
Yeah, I'm taking that home.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
So
Great.
my VSG story is
No, that
so-
wasn't it?
no. So
Oh,
Bobby Kelly.
God.
Bobby Kelly started me smoking cigars 5 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
I quit smoking cigarettes like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. So I was afraid a cigar was gonna make me smoke.
You
but
were
he's like,
going through a thing, too.
yeah, I was
Don't
in the
forget
middle of my
that.
divorce.
Yep.
Or starting to be, yeah. So, and we were in a thing. So you said, "Well, come to my podcast. We'll talk." And we smoked a cigar, and then it was an Ashton VSG, but it was not the Eclipse. It was just a regular.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
But not
The
this.
5x50, right? So then, about a month later, I found a cigar lounge near my house. I walked in and I bought the VSG, the same one we smoked.
Yeah.
And then I smoked this one,
Yeah.
which was right next to it. And then I realized that, $30 a day times, 2,
Yeah.
that's an expensive hobby.
You need to own like a restaurant.
Right, so I needed to figure out what I like too. So I ended up smoking everything in the humidor to figure out what I liked, and there's a few that I stick to. But this is like a twice a month.
This is hanging out with a good friend.
Yes.
You haven't seen each other in a minute.
Yep.
Let's smoke something good and enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Let's not take a risk
Yes.
that you might not like this.
Yeah.
Or it might be this, so your taste buds get whacked out.
Yeah.
This cigar from here to here is great.
Yeah.
It's around $35, but you're gonna love it. So let's light these suckers up, yeah? Now the way we do it, we're gonna talk about it at the beginning, the middle, and the end, wherever the end is. It doesn't have to be the end of the cigar.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna rate it. None, 1, 5, or a box. at the end, but in the middle we talk about whatever the hell we want.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about my special Kill Box on lewisck.com, and if you watch this and you haven't got that, you should die in a fiery, burny death of hell.
I really liked it.
Yeah, you did?
I did.
Awesome.
I was actually the Max story had me. I mean, I was choking so hard that my friends were like, "You all right, dude?" Because I couldn't catch my breath. I was laughing.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I have like a little lounge like this in my house, and we watched it on a big TV, and I have a bunch of friends over, and we all watched it together, and it was.
Wow.
It was.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Not many friends thank each other for shit anymore.
No.
You know, like, you just go, "That's cool." You shake a friend's hand once in a while.
Give him a hug.
Yeah, give him a hug. You want?
You know,
we can't. We have mics on.
Kiss his neck.
Well,
you know what I mean?
let's not get carried away. When you kiss a guy's neck, it's rape. I would feel raped. I'd feel.
I want to hear a great story.
Please tell me.
All right, so
Please tell me it's a rape.
So I was a guitar player in this like punk rock band, and my singer was like this good-looking dude who he was an okay singer. He was pretty, he was all right, but the chicks liked him. You know what I mean? He was a good-looking dude. So I was just playing guitar in the band. So anyway, he booked this gig for us at this private party. And he's like, "Yeah, it's this dude's house." He hit me up. I ran into him, and he books a gig at this house, way upstate New York, and it's supposed to be like a kegger. It's going to be a kegger. There's a keg party up there. We get up there, and it's three of his buddies, and we're set up on a fucking carpet in the backyard, and it's three of his friends. And I said to him, and I go, I go, "Dude, this is extremely weird. You know that, right?" And he's like, "Well, he's paying us." I'm like, "Well, I thought it was a kegger. Like, you know what I mean? Like this, you know what I mean?" And anyway, so that's it. It was just his three friends.
Oh, was it? I thought that's the end of the story.
We played 2 minutes. No. We played 2 minutes. And then at the end, we packed up our gear. We're like, "Get the fuck out of here." And we're all mad, except him. And the guy goes to give him a hug. And as the guy gave him a hug, he slipped a fucking kiss on his neck.
Wow.
And it just like creeped him out and just like, so the whole time it was a guy trying to bang my singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That same thing happened to me when I was doing my fifth step with a priest.
No shit.
Yeah, he kissed me on the neck at the end. Yeah, soft kick.
Was it meant for your cheek how you know how they?
Nope.
It was definitely.
It was a big, nice, wet neck kiss.
Huh.
Yeah, right at the end of my fifth step.
Wow.
Yeah, in his little room in the rectory.
Ooh.
He had soft lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was at a meeting.
Sorry for the noise too, by the way. We have a fucking the landscapers are kicking ass over there, so there's noise. But I'm sure. Is everything still looking all right? All right, good.
I had a priest.
Oh, please tell me.
So, I was going to meetings. I was in a rehab.
Yeah.
Right.
You in rehab?
Yeah, with the rehab.
I mean, I say that shockingly looking at you.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Yeah, why would he not be in rehab?"
I was in rehab, right?
Right.
And I was in my late teens. I got arrested, so they put me in a rehab because I had drugs on me and was drunk. So they, instead of putting me in jail, they were like, "Let's give him a rehab stint." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm in rehab, and they used to put us all in a van and take us to this church for a meeting like twice a week.
Right.
Right. And the priest that ran the whole thing was this dude, and he was always there, and he would always be real nice to me and this other kid. And then one day he was like, he goes, "Come here, I want to talk to you." He goes, if you want, I can have you, if you want to come to the church more often, I can talk to the rehab and have you, come here more, because you got some big muscles. And he grabbed my arm like this.
Yeah.
And
why did I just flex?
It just creeped me the fuck out.
I just fucking flexed.
Right?
I was like, "You're touching me."
So
Do it again.
So
Not bad, right?
yeah, that's better, right?
Yeah, bad.
So he did that to me, and I was like you in 4th of July. I just went, "Get the fuck off me!"
Really?
And I was like, "Fuck you, man!" And I went and I told the people at the rehab, right?
You rat.
Fuck that guy, man.
You ratted
fucking
him out.
child molesting motherfucker.
Take the hit like
dude,
the rest of us.
They brought us in front of a whole council, a bunch of priests, me, right? And they were all believing him, and I stood up in the room and was like, "Fuck fuck you, motherfucker. You know what you fucking did. He just kept denying it.
But he
you
did,
lying fuck.
But he touched your arm.
Dude, he was trying to get to my penis.
Yeah, but here's the rule. You ready?
Yeah.
Unless he touches your pecker, you got to let everything else slide. I let the guy who kissed me in the neck slide.
Look.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying like, oh, I was doing it to protect the ones that were coming next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
I was just, fuck you. I was angry about it. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I get it. I would have let it slide.
No.
I would have been like, hey, man, listen.
No.
I would have pointed him in the right direction.
Nah.
See Jason over there? He's into this shit. Jason, you'll have a good time. I got dad issues. I'll probably wind up flipping out with something.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. What do you think? I mean, right out of the gate, it's a heavy cigar. Mm-hmm. It's not a little. This is a big boy one.
Full bodied.
It's a big boy.
Full bodied cigar.
It's a big boy.
It's It's like
I'm sorry.
definitely want to.
Definitely
want to eat breakfast.
Is there a parade coming?
You definitely want to eat first before you smoke this. Or definitely want to eat first.
Yeah.
Drink some coffee. I don't drink alcohol, so it's just coffee for me.
Yeah. People don't know that when you smoke a bat, if it's going to be a heavy cigar like this, you got to have a full stomach. You got to have sugar in your body.
You ever been fucked up one from?
Yeah, dude. I've gotten sick.
Yeah.
The cure to it, I tell it all the time on the show, is a piece of candy, a Jolly Rancher. The sugar will neutralize the nicotine high.
A can of Coke.
Yeah, a can of Coke, something like that.
Yeah.
Always. Same thing if you go to dim sum and you stuff your face.
Yeah.
With dim sum, have Coke after, it settles it down. I don't know why it works. I miss dim sum. Yeah, this is. But look at that. I mean, look at that. It's nice. It's heavy though. This is when like some cigars. What happens to me is I'll start when it's a mild cigar. I'll smoke through it in 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
This slows you the fuck down. That's why I like a heavier cigar once in a while.
Yeah.
It slows you the fuck down, and you can feel that roll.
Yeah.
It's soft and tight, like my conch.
I smoke a Connecticut in the morning, and then I immediately switch to medium to fulls.
You forgot about jerking off. You smoke a cigar, then you jerk off, and then you jerk off anymore?
I haven't in months. You want to know why?
Yeah. Why would I know?
I got a girl. Like, hey, what's up?
Okay, I understand that. So you just make her do it?
Yeah.
I mean, jerking off?
No, I don't know. I do it almost, I would say, I don't know, 4 days a week?
I actually like...
4 or 5 days a week.
She's right there, by the way, everybody.
Yeah,
she's
right
behind the camera. It's hilarious.
4 or 5 days a week.
You're talking about like you hired a migrant worker to do your backyard and watch your kids.
I found myself being a little creepy where I wouldn't say anything. I would just come in and I'd kind of just lay there, and then she'd be like, she actually said to me, "I guess I know what I'm having for breakfast this morning." And I was like, "Yes."
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude! Before she even got nutrients, you gave her protein. Wow. Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
Yeah.
If I tried to get a blowjob from my wife before she woke Max up, she would tell me to go fuck myself. She'd probably call me kid, go fuck your mother.
I'm a lucky dude, I guess.
But you don't miss, I love the hunt of finding what gets you whacked, what gets you, like you go from here, you're over at Real Maids, all of a sudden you're over to massage, then you're over to fucking best friend's mom catches you, and you're going through all this stuff, and then you find the scenario that I know this is it, the setup is perfect, and you got it out, you've been edging for like 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden you hit play, you widescreen it, let it play out, and boosh. I'm professional, I have the towel now, half wet, half dry, I'm in and out 20 minutes. I mean, the whole process.
20 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
I
like it. I make love to myself.
I know. All right, here's the deal. First thing, you have to you ever not leave your glasses next to your bed and then you got to go find your fucking reading glasses so you can see your phone to jerk off? So that's that's happened. Oh, I'm going to jerk. I don't have my reading glasses. Fuck it. I'm just going to get up and start my day. Mine's lesbian porn, but it's from the 70s where they have the story where she's never done it before. I've never had a massage before.
Yeah.
And then those are
I
my
love
favorite. Or the sleepover.
I love when they
lesbian
used to
sleepover.
act.
Yeah, the
they
lesbian
used to
sleepover.
try, even though they couldn't. They tried.
That's really
they,
all I
They
watched.
read the script. They made choices as an actress.
Yeah.
And they fucking did it. Mm-hmm. Now it's just like, hey, dude, is it anything worse when some hot chick is into this, some type of thing, and then she giggles? She giggles in the scene. She breaks character. It's like, I'm out. Next one.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the only thing, they have the big caveman bushes back then. I like those. I like it. It looks like this.
Yeah, I don't. No, I don't mind them. Dude, the story is what gets me.
I love the story.
The story is like
a big fucking story guy, dude. You leave me hanging?
Yeah.
Dude. I need because I'm going there for the scenario. I'm going there to escape and have a little fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to jerk off. I want to whatever that scene is, or whatever that scenario is, I want to really live it.
Yeah.
If it's a massage, if it's a lesbian thing,
sleepover.
if it's a cop thing,
Yeah.
if it's a dominant she-male takes over you in prison.
I only watch trendy porn to.
If it's two guys in the woods that just went
catch my
camping
friends.
and shit happened, and
Right.
all of a sudden,
Yeah.
You watch what?
I watch trendy porn to catch my friends. You ever seen I want to just catch my friends in it,
Sure you do.
trendy porn. So that's the only reason I watch
Sure
trendy
you do.
porn.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. I use that one.
Yeah.
I do research.
Yeah.
Just so I can be closer to
Just
Jim
want to
Norton.
catch my friends. I saw you in that trendy porn. You know how many trendy porns I watched to catch you in that one? Dude, want to hear my fucking asshole friend? I'm just gonna say
language, Rob. Language. No, I'm kidding.
Jason, my friend Jason. One time, I'm fucking jerking off, running through the whole thing, right? Yeah. Clipping through how the little windows, right? They have the little, just this. So it's the guy in the corner while his wife gets fucked by another guy.
Yeah, love those.
Yeah, my friend Jason is the guy in the corner. He got paid to be the guy in the corner, and I just turned my phone off. I was like, dude.
So he had to watch his
he was in a porn.
Fake wife.
Right. Well, it was just the guy in the corner acting like his wife was being fucked by somebody else, and I called him up immediately, and I'm like, you motherfucker, you ruined my jerk.
How good was his acting?
I watched it for about 8 seconds, and I was like, dude,
Dude,
my
find
friend.
I'll watch it.
My friend ruined my.
I'll watch it. I love it.
I'll see if I can get him to send it to me. He probably has. He's such a narcissistic fuck that he probably has it like in his phone kept like, here's part of my reel. Here's one of my real things, that I did.
I mean, look, if it was good acting, it's good acting. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Acting is acting. If that gets you in the union.
SAG, yeah. You get into SAG because you played a good cuck. You write that down. I can juggle. I can ride a bike, play guitar, and I'm a great cuck. Fuck 'em. I'm into it. Yeah, I mean, these fucking landscapers, I mean, he's been working on the same bush. What is it, art? I mean, enough.
Yeah.
It's a shitty building on the side street.
He's not even making dinosaurs. Like never seen one of their dinosaurs and shit? People do that? He's not even doing that.
No, that's just nuts. Shut it down. Yeah. This is the loudest two cigars ever made. That's good though. You're a metalhead. So
I saw Ari did one on he does it on the, what is it, outside on this fire escape?
He's got a deck.
It's a fire escape.
It's a deck.
Is it?
Yeah, he's got, oh no.
The fire
That was
escape.
his old apartment.
Oh, he did one with Big J. I saw the
That's
Big J.
his old apartment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Ari's fucking funny.
I mean, he's not gonna like this.
I don't care.
Okay, good. I'm just saying.
I don't care that you don't like it.
Good. Fuck you, Ari. Say fuck you to Ari.
Fuck you, Ari.
But you like him.
Yeah, I do. I was hoping that he would want to sit down and ask me about metal, and I could give him the inside scoop.
Let me be Ari.
All right.
Okay.
You can do his voice?
Sure. What were you saying? Yeah, so what about, Rob? I have notes. I want to ask you about metal. Tell me about metal.
Yeah. Do you like metal?
I fucking hate it. I wish
That's
all
not
metal
true.
people-
I've heard you say that.
I'm kidding, Rob. I'm joking.
You were on acid and you listen to Black Sabbath and you're like, this is the greatest band ever. Because that's that part of his, he was at UFC and the fighter came out to Black Sabbath and he was stoked. So Yeah.
I love metal. Yes, I love it. Go ahead. Don't
Yeah.
ever give me direction again. I'm my own fucking actor, okay?
I don't know, man. I mean, what are your questions?
I don't know. Tell me how it is. I really want to know how do you keep your voice? I don't understand how you're screaming.
Yeah.
You're screaming.
Yeah.
So it's scream singing.
Top of your lungs.
And you have to do that over and over again
Yeah.
when you're on a tour.
Yeah.
Over and over again. Now, is there a difference between what you do on stage in front of a live crowd and when you're in a studio?
Yeah.
Okay, explain that. That's
so-
a good question. Thank you, Ari, for such a good question. Write in the comments, Ari, great question. Great question.
In a studio, you are. I'm just speaking from my personal experience.
I hope you don't speak from somebody else's.
I've made 5 records,
Yes,
right?
5,
And
wow.
when I make a record, each song is about a day. So you get about I screaming at the top of my lungs at 100 and is 150. I'm just until I'm on the breaking point of losing my voice. You know what I mean? So in the studio, you're giving it your all because that's what people are hearing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can do that for about 2 hours, sometimes 3, depending on how you map out the song. Some songs are harder than others. Some songs are maybe the pitch is a little higher. Maybe the growling is a little more in the middle, so you can kind of like get through the more work of it. So what I do is I kind of map out, okay, I'm going to do these 3 choruses today, and then I know I'm going to be done. I'm going to be spent.
Right.
Whereas live, I don't really know what other people do. I know that I just I have a natural ability to not lose my voice.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't rehearse. I don't warm up. I don't
Wow.
cool down. I just go out and do it. And but I've learned like it's like riding a motorcycle. I know where my limitations are and what I can do and what I can't do.
Okay.
And so what I do is I make the set list a certain way because some songs are really hard, and I usually do them in the beginning to get them out of the way, and then I can kind of the other stuff that's not so hard is at the end is in the, is at
Okay.
the end. So.
But what if the hit song is at the end?
Then you're fucked. It's kind of what I did. I actually the hardest song I ever have to sing is a song called "There Is No Hope," and it's on the Generation Kill record. We're all gonna die, and it's the second to last song on the record.
Very upbeat album.
Yeah,
It's very upbeat. It makes you feel good. It's a feel good
record.
Yeah, everybody's gonna die. There's no hope. And the third track on that album, "Dead Babies." That's a good one. Your grandmother will die.
Yeah.
It's the 5th track. Yep. And
It's the hardest song I ever wrote.
really, why?
The chorus, there's some reason the chorus, it's just like when I did the studio, I did it, and then when the first time I did it live, I was like, uh-oh.
I'm gonna make a new rule on this podcast.
Yeah.
If your cigar goes out, you're a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that out?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a rule of that. Okay. Another little tip. A good cigar, you can tell, even when you don't smoke it for a little bit, it's still lit.
And it burns evenly around.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
the hint of a good cigar right there.
Yeah.
But if
I'm
it
not a fan of the long ash.
All right, well, there you go.
I don't like
it. He has a tattoo of rage on his hand, so I'll just listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just tap it out.
Yeah. Well, I have this side on the other side.
What's that, passion?
Yeah.
I was talking today on the radio that God invented passion because it helps you get over the smell of sex. Because sex just stinks. It's just, ugh. She's waiting tables 8 hours. She went out to the dance club. You went to Applebee's. Now you're back at the house and you need that fucking, I want to eat that to get over that pungent, when the butthole juice and the pussy juice just met and formed a new juice.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't give a hell.
I don't care.
You're down there. Yeah, of course you don't care. Dude, a beard too. It gets stuck in your beard.
Oh man, you know what the best is? She used to come over and I'd eat ass the whole shit.
She's right there. Yeah.
Right. And then I'd go to work the next morning. I'd put on my motorcycle helmet, and the smell would be inside my helmet.
I'm gonna throw up.
And I'd almost want to leave work so I could fucking have her meet me back at the house and do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, that's Two Comics, Two. Holy shit. So let's talk about comedy real quick.
All right. Scariest thing I've ever done.
Really? Now you, if people don't know this, you were in Exodus. You are the guy who did what do they call it?
The Wall of Death.
The Wall of Death. That was you.
That was me.
Okay, so if you want to go to YouTube, type in Wall of Death, and this guy will be on stage commanding a bunch of kids to smash and kill each other in the Wall of Death.
Yeah.
Which is one of the most, I mean, dude, I don't care if you don't like metal, it's pretty powerful.
It's epic.
To see that.
Yeah.
And here you are doing that in front of those fans.
Yeah.
And you're saying stand-up comedy is the scariest thing you've ever done.
The scariest thing ever. So I was saying to, I did 120,000 people multiple times. I opened up for Iron Maiden at a soccer stadium in Santiago, Chile, in front of 85,000 people.
Shit.
And I was at this little place in Scottsdale, 50 people, walking to the stage to do stand-up for the first time.
Yeah.
Was one of the most terrifying things I've ever done.
Yeah. Why?
I don't, because I didn't have a band behind me, because it was just me and the microphone and that dead fucking silence and watching all the fucking losers go on before me, you know. Now, I don't know why, but I have this thing, even though I'm kind of scary looking, I almost seem a little bit likable. So I think if the crowd kind of likes you, they're going to let you get away with more.
Yeah, you look like Santa Claus with a heroin addiction.
Yeah.
You know
So,
what I mean? Yeah, like you're.
actually, you know what's? I was coming home from Florida. I went and saw my mom, and I'm getting on the plane. I walk around. I'm at the gate. I walk around the gate, and I come around the corner, and this little kid goes, "Santa!" Screamed it. And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" They're like, "Oh, look, man, I'm on vacation. Relax." Right?
Good for
And
you.
then he was getting out of hand. Him and his brothers were fucking. I walked over there. I go, "Hey, you guys, Mom, are they being good?" She's like, "No, they're not." I'm going, "Good. I'm keeping a record." And then I walked back to my chair
That's great.
and scared the shit out of him. But anyway,
It's fantastic.
forget what it's talking
This is exactly the way Santa would look, though.
Yeah.
Did you see the new Santa movie coming out?
No.
The guy from, well, what the fuck is that stupid kid show on Netflix? Stranger Things. The cop,
I don't know. I've never watched Stranger Things.
of course, because you're a man and I'm a child, and I've watched all 5 seasons. Great. That makes me feel good. He was in, he played Hellboy, the second Hellboy.
Oh, Ron,
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
No, not the first guy, the second one.
The Hellboy guy.
No, but this now, I gave you the wrong guy.
Beauty and the Beast guy.
Nope. Anyways, new Santa Claus coming out who kicks ass. This family gets taken hostage by John Leguizamo. I don't know how that happens. He's 5'2".
Yeah.
You know, he's chubby. But anyways, him and a crew of people go to this rich family's house, take over the place, and Santa Claus comes down the chimney at the same time and just fucking kills everybody to save the family. Which I think that's where we're at as a society. We can't even just have regular Santa anymore. We need
Yeah.
Santa that fucking beats the shit out of bad guys.
Yeah.
Which is great. I think it's great.
I'm all right with that.
I am too.
Yeah.
All right, so you're doing stand-up. You go
Yeah.
up there for the first time. How'd you do?
I did okay. I actually called you immediately after.
Oh, yeah, I wrote it. Yeah.
And
That's a comic thing, by the way.
yeah.
As soon as you do a show, you call another comic just to ground yourself,
Yeah.
to hear it's good, that happens.
Yeah.
It's almost like AA.
And then I sent you the next. I videoed the next 2 or 3 and sent them to you
Yeah.
for your critique, and the one critique. So
Well,
so you know what was crazy is I don't know if I had written it down.
Right.
I wasn't writing anything down, but I was thinking about it in my head before I went on, right?
Yeah.
And before, but as I was walking to the comic before me said something, and as I was walking to go up next, the first thing I did was I commented on something he had said.
What do you? Yeah.
Huh?
What do you say?
He said he was he got caught watching granny porn, and he gave up the website. And I walked up and I immediately said, "Well, I don't want to be here. I want to go home immediately and go to that website, grannyporn.net or whatever it was." And everyone laughed.
Right.
Right. And then everything I had said that I had ready to say didn't happen.
Out the window.
I just started talking about whatever. And normally, so it was a 5-minute thing, and normally they would give you a light, but the owner of the club didn't give me the light, and I kept going, and I went to like 8 minutes, and he said you were being funny, so I didn't light you.
Wow, that never happens.
Yeah.
Usually they come down on you for that shit.
No, he goes, no, I let you go because you were being funny.
Oh,
so,
good.
Yeah. And then he wanted me to sign up for his class.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you?
No.
Why?
Because
you're not a pussy.
yeah, I'm just gonna learn this on my own, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had people say that to me when I was I got into an argument with a guy in the band. He was like, you should, what you're saying on stage. I was new at it. Like I'd never been a singer in my life, and all of a sudden I was singing in front of thousands of people every night.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, you should watch this guy and that guy, and try to cultivate your. I was like, yeah, can I just be myself? Yeah. And I didn't listen to him, and he had that as a resentment, and we never got along again.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
I almost beat him up.
Well, I mean, why?
Because he got drunk and got in my face.
Okay, that's.
And I was like, dude, man, you didn't need to go to bed. And he's like, and I go, you need to go to bed, dude, or I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth out. So go to bed.
Really?
He actually woke up next morning and said, I apologize, I was really drunk. I go, yeah, you were,
okay.
And you were fucking out of line.
Right.
So, you want to be a singer? Go be a singer in a band. You're a fucking drummer.
Right.
Play the fucking drums. Leave me alone.
Well, it's funny because stand-up, I believe, if you'll watch people when you go to clubs.
Yeah.
You'll see other people that you admire, and you will. There's always that thing people say, oh, he's doing that guy. A lot of comedians wind up doing the guys that they love on the way to becoming themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I really do not, I used to be like, now I get it. We all kind of become something on the way to the next thing.
Yeah.
And that's what your thing is. You got to take the band off of this. Huh? It's so weekly.
It's rarely on there.
Weak.
Yeah.
I should probably take a picture of this. Yeah.
We'll do it after.
Yeah.
We'll take a picture.
All right, so let's talk about this real quick. In the middle, yeah.
I'm in the middle.
What do you think?
I love the cigars. Like I said, there's a few cigars that are really special because they're expensive. So it's not like I don't have the living where I can do them all the time.
Yeah.
But this is like once or twice a month.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. This is.
I wish I could buy a box of these and smoke them like.
Don't give you a review out yet.
No. But
Don't
I wish
bury the lead.
I would smoke these all the time if I had that kind of loot.
Yeah.
I read an article. Giuliani just bought $12,000 worth of cigars. And I'm like, it's not really that much. He bought 120 cigars.
Probably for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. He smokes in the. It's the 666 at Rockefeller Center, I believe it is. Mm-hmm. It's a private lounge upstairs.
Yeah.
You have to wear a shirt and tie to get in, shoes, and you have to be a member or you have to be invited.
Yeah.
I remember. And Mo, my friend Mo, who's Tatawahi rep, I love Mo. His friend, Phil, invited us up, me and Aaron Berg, and I went up there, dude, and they bring out lamb chops, like the best lamb chop I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Drink anything you want, and you're sitting like Giuliani's behind you. Just famous people everywhere.
Yeah.
Like just smoking in a high-rise building.
Did you ask how much the membership was?
No.
Okay.
But I met so many high-end people.
Yeah.
And that's why I love cigars.
What were they smoking?
They were smoking, I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? Tatuajes. They were smoking tats. Like me and the guy Phil and Mo, we were smoking tats. Like the tats are solid
I love
stuff.
them. I do.
And
good cigar.
But it's just funny because cigars even the playing field on anything. When you're sitting in a lounge, doesn't matter who the fuck's there, you're having the same conversation or not, just chilling.
Yeah.
And nobody's a dick. Nobody's an asshole.
No, I've met some assholes smoke cigars.
Yeah, but I'm talking like in this situation. What do you mean you met assholes?
Guy was a dick.
Who?
He's just a dick. He's a loud, obnoxious, know-it-all fucking douche. And he comes into the cigar lounge every now and again. And I fucking avoid him because he's a fucking douche.
What do you do?
He's just a loud, obnoxious, Mr. fucking know-it-all, fucking douche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was wrong.
It actually comes in mostly on football nights.
Okay.
Yeah, but other than that,
that's your cigar lounge, though.
Yeah. So let me. I'm gonna go on a tangent a little bit here.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I don't like doing this because it makes me seem like a little bit of a, but I want to thank you for introducing me to cigars.
Okay.
Because you did, and what they've done to my life is, not only is smoking a good cigar is one of the most relaxing. It almost brings me back to center with my life. I've been able to accomplish so much because I was able to fucking take an hour, because I can't do anything else when I smoke.
Right.
I can't play golf. I can't run around. I can't drive my car. I just smoke sitting in a fucking nice, comfortable chair with a nice cup of coffee, and I fucking smoke, right? And you gave me that. And I needed it, especially because I was going through divorce, and I came out the other side. But also, I met like these group of guys that I fucking hang out with at my local cigar bar that I never would have met in my whole life. I never would have. One guy's like he's a retired homicide detective. The other guy's a fucking real estate agent, and I would never be friends with these people had it not been this common thing.
Yep.
And it just, I'm so fucking stoked that I found this in my life because I needed it.
Yeah, I found the same thing when I moved up to Westchester. I'm living away from the city. I have a son, all this pressure, and then I found the Cigar Republic, which is my club.
Yeah.
And I met Yuri, who I love, and then I met all these other guys, Paul G. I met, Remy and Eddie and Oscar and the boys. And I mean, it's just a lounge full of guys that when I go in, they, hey man, what's up? How's it? Conversation, cool.
Yeah.
Rob the cop. I met cops and restaurateurs and real estate mogul. I mean, guys who have a little money and guys who have a ton of cash. I mean, all walks of life. That was my point. It's like when you walk in, even the dickhead.
Yeah.
There is, there's always that one guy. Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah.
You move it along, you stay away. But to be a member of a cigar lounge, to have your own humidor, to walk in, to share cigars, to have them share, and sit around, watch a movie, just shoot the shit and smoke for an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe all night sometimes.
Yeah.
It is fucking great. It's our version of the VFW, the Elks Club, the French Club, which are, still around but not as popular with young guys.
Also, like, I quit drinking before I had the opportunity to, the guys that go to a bar every day after work and they stop and they have a couple drinks and then they go home. Like, I never understood that because I never did it because I was too young when I quit drinking. So, like, the idea of going to sit at a bar just never appealed to me, right?
Yeah.
Until I found a cigar bar. And my bar is the Yard Cigar Bar in Chandler, Arizona. It's right outside Phoenix. It's fucking mellow. It's cool. Eric, the owner, is he's a fucking great guy. And my buddy Brad.
I met him. Great guy.
Yeah, they all came to your show last year, and we all hung out. We went there after, and then we went to the other place, and then and drank over there and had a fucking blast.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I love it. It's almost like, you're absolutely right. It's like the same feeling as going to a bar, and I don't drink either, but going, hanging out, like we were at Skankfest the last weekend. Yeah. And what I like to do is find the area where we're smoking. And all you need is a couple chairs, a couple things of water or drinks, and a couple people. And we formed this little, right in the middle of the merch, where people could come over and get photos. But they were all there. We were over here just smoking and talking and philosophizing. And there's nothing better than that to me. Because it's like, I'll do my set, and me and Joe List, I'll meet you over there. We're smoking. Ari, Aaron Berg. And then people will come over that you don't know smoke. You got an extra one? Yeah. Then they'll light up. And we all hang out just smoking cigars. It's a conversational timer. Yeah. Like, this is done. It's like, all right, let's go.
I went and I did a podcast with Greg Fitzsimmons, and I did it at his house in his backyard, and I brought fucking 2 Padron 64s, and we fucking smoked up, and we fucking had a great talk, and it was awesome, man. It was great.
He actually gave me a beautiful humidor, a suitcase humidor, a little suitcase.
No shit.
Yeah, he used my studio for a couple months when he was filming his TV show in New York at the Cellar, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, go ahead. And he used it, and at the end, he's such a good guy.
He's a great
One
guy.
of one of Greg Fitzsimmons, funniest dudes walking.
Absolutely.
I mean, murderer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Murder.
precise jokes, but you don't even know you're being told jokes.
Yeah.
He just goes into the store and he's so cunty. You know what I mean?
So great.
Like hilariously cunty.
So I went to.
Is this guy gonna find? I mean,
Just
this
stop
guy's
already.
He's the best landscaper ever.
Yeah, he's been
I
there
wanna
for
hire
2
him.
hours.
I mean, there's 9 cactuses over there. What do you got to do?
Yeah. So I go visit Greg, right? And we do this podcast, and then he goes, "Come to the store tonight."
Yeah.
So I go to the fucking store, me and Mel, right? And he introduced me to the crowd, which was, I didn't want him to, like, it was kind of weird, but but I stood up, I said, "Hey, what's up?" And then I watched Ian Edwards go up, another killer. Dude, Ian Edwards killed.
Ian Edwards is one of the best crowd work guys ever.
Dude,
Like fast as lightning.
he was awesome, man.
No, not Ian. I'm thinking Ian Baggs. Sorry. Ian Edwards, fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then the three of us, we...
One's a white guy from Canada. The other
Yeah,
guy's a
black guy
just a
from New
black
York.
guy from Africa, I think.
no, he's from...
Where?
He's from Jamaica.
Jamaica. Okay,
Yeah.
Jamaica. Sorry,
So-
Ian.
Yeah. So Ian...
Hilarious.
Funny as fuck. So we're standing outside, and he's like, "Oh, what are you in town for?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm here to see Chappelle's gig on Thursday at the Hollywood Bowl." And this was Wednesday night. He goes, "Ah, cool." He goes, "Yeah, come with me." So he fucking walked me and Mel through the fucking comedy store, through the kitchen, to a back fucking room. We opened the door. It's Jeffrey Ross, Dave Chappelle, and fucking Paulie. And we back there for an hour hanging with Dave,
Wow.
just talking
Great.
comedy and music and
Yeah. Comics are low-key guys.
Yeah.
Like, they'll fucking, they're not like, who the fuck.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, you know, you got to be a little careful.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't know where to stay my welcome. I was like, I was like, all right, I'm done, dude. Hey, man, pleasure. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Cool.
You know, they
And
got
walked
a,
out.
Billy Burr had there's a smoking thing on the roof of the comedy
Yeah.
store.
I wanted to go last time I saw it. I saw everybody going up there, but I didn't know anybody. I was there with Rich Voss hanging
Right.
out, and I was like, man, I want to go up and smoke a cigar up there. But I was smoking cigars right in the front.
Voss annoys me so much. Someone gave him a box of Cuban cigars. He doesn't smoke cigars. He calls me up. He's like, "I got these cigars. They're Cuban. They're really good. This guy told me I don't smoke. You want them?" I go, "Yes." 100. Anybody says, "Do you want these?" I go,
Yeah.
"Yes."
Yeah.
100%. I meet him at the cellar. He hands me the box. It's half empty. I go, "Where are the?" He said, "A box." He goes, "I took the other half just in case." I go, "In case of what?" "I can use them to like get on golf courses and stuff." Ugh. You're gonna use them as currency? You piece of shit. You don't even have a humidor. You don't even have a store.
Come on, man, you fucking cunt.
Cisco truck.
Jesus.
Killing America. It's covered with fruit and healthy food. The Cisco truck, if you see a Cisco truck, it's murdering us. That's where we're fat fucks because of that company.
Everything's full of sugar.
Mayonnaise shouldn't come up in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, fucking him. Ranch dressing.
I heard one
What
time.
is ranch?
I heard
This guy won't quit.
No, another Cisco.
He's Cisco, but he's hand blowing dirt right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's literally dirt. This guy's good. I gotta get. You know what? I switched. I think this guy's the best landscaper I've ever seen in my life. The best.
So I heard a story one time. Billy was talking about it. Billy Burr was talking about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I only call him that because you called him that. So I call him Bill Burry. But Bill was telling a story about how Verzi showed up with a bunch of cigars. "Oh, they're Cubans." And you were like, "They're not Cubans, man." And Bill was like, "Dude, you couldn't give him that. You couldn't just smoke it."
Yeah, because I don't want to smoke a shitty, fake fucking Cuban. You know what I mean?
I laughed my ass off when he was telling this story. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's Bobby." You know what, dude? So I was down in Mexico, and they have the fake ones. They have they keep them in a window at a fucking store, and they're all dry and fine. Yeah.
Here's a cigar tip for you. If you buy Cubans in Mexico, they're fake. That's it. What is this, the fucking highway? What time is it?
Fuck, man. Anyway, I did have a Cuban recently.
I'm telling you,
I had one recently.
If it comes, Cubans don't.
Partega 4.
A lot of loud cars in Arizona.
Yeah.
If you get a wooden box with plastic on the front, and you could get a box of cigars and scan it, and it will come up on, if you could do the code, it will come up and tell you if it's real or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a box. Me and my buddy went in on a box of Cubans. It went through Czech Republic, and it was the Monte Cristo, the yellow banded.
Yeah.
But they were real. I mean, it took them a month to get to us. But then we waited 2 weeks to smoke them, and we put them in the humidor for 2 weeks, and then we divvied them up. They're all right. You know what, man? I mean, for the money, right here.
Look at, man, for the money, actually,
Right here.
any cigar you can smoke and maybe find a little taste out of it. I know when I go to Aruba, I'm smoking some Cubans that aren't Cubans, but they're all right. They're not going to kill you.
Yeah.
I just, dude, I got Cubans. He was passing them off like he had a fucking box of Hoyos number 5s. It's like, Verzi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I love you, buddy, but you got to know. And I want him to know. I want him to know that, I had somebody gave me a same exact box. They were like, here, I got these. Like, how much did you pay? They were free. I was like, dude, listen, nobody's giving free Cubans. They make more money off of counterfeit Cubans than they do regular Cubans.
Fucking A, dude. They don't even make that many Cubans to make the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Fucking Ari smokes cigars.
Who's going to hate that? I mean, he's mad that you're on the show.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I still like him. I'm waiting. Where the fuck is his juice special? Where the fuck is going on?
It's coming, dude. October 26th.
That's
Ari's
fucking
new
4
special.
days from now?
Yeah, it's coming out this week.
Dude, I can't wait
It's out now. It's
I
out
saw
when this
him
comes
do it.
out. Yeah, it'll be out. Go check it out.
I saw him do it
go
here.
buy Killbox first.
Matter of fact,
Go get
you
that.
hooked me up with it. Ari was fucking cool. He got me the best seats in the house, and I watched the juice special. This was like pre-COVID, right? And I bought his little fucking grinder with his fucking face on it.
Yeah.
And anyway,
Ari's fucking. I mean, listen.
what
man.
about
Ari's funny.
is he become a connoisseur? Is he a good cigar smoker?
He's actually. Yeah, he's there, man. He's got a beautiful refrigerator, a wine fridge humidor.
Yeah.
I mean, most people don't know you can buy these for $200 off of Amazon.
Yeah.
They're for wine, but they're also for humidors. You get them.
Yeah.
You can get the humidor hookup for cigars. I respect him because he only has good cigars.
Yeah.
He does not. I have great cigars. I have Cubans down the bottom, boxes on the second of various stuff.
Yeah.
Then I have my father's and Tatuajes, and then I have randos, good ones. But then I have a whole shelf of shit.
So
like not shit, but mediocre. So when someone comes over that isn't a cigar smoker,
I give him one of those.
Here, take this because you.
So I have that on the bottom, right? Because that keeps the moisture correct. And then I have a 3-tier one, right?
Yeah.
So I have my fucking excellent ones that I hold on, like the good ones I smoke on a rare occasion. Then I have the ones my everyday smoker. So my everyday smoke is like the MJ12 by Illusion. I like the Tabernacle, the Wise Man.
Yeah, Tabernacle's great. Jesus Christ.
Those are my like everyday. And then I have like the Oscar, the Superfly, or even the Sumatra or the Maduro. I do like the Oliva V.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Good
man.
one.
So those are my everyday ones.
Those are cigars you can get at most gas stations now. You can get Oliva
not
V.
here. I haven't seen that here yet.
Yeah,
but
up in New York, you can go to now gas stations carry. They have
they started
humidors,
knowing, yeah.
And they got Olivas. They got Romeo and Juliet's another good cigar, not expensive,
Yeah.
mild.
It's like an old school one. I go to old school every now and again, depending where I'm at.
Yeah,
You know.
100%.
Yeah. Do you ever been to that place on 56th, Carnegie?
Carnegie's, yeah, they have
Love
jazz.
that place. Love that place.
Yeah,
They
old
got-
school.
They got the guy that sings. He sings like Frank Sinatra on Monday nights.
Great
Yeah.
place in New York if you want to go
Yeah.
and have an enjoying night of cigars. If you're going to go with your friends and drink, and there's a live singer, they usually have jazz or hymn, but it's
Yeah.
old school. Old school. It's expensive. You're gonna spend some money, but who
You
gives?
bring
a
your
fuck?
own cigar and you just play the cut fee.
Yeah, you pay. What is it? $10 cut fee.
20, but
Yeah,
it's worth it.
People don't know that when you go to cigar places like that, they charge you. If you don't buy from them, you get a cut fee, which is worth it. I think it's worth it.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So I smoked the bottom one they had. There was a Romeo and Juliet. It was $20. I'm like, I'll just smoke that. So then I'm fucking having a conversation with Mel. We're talking about a band or some shit. And then the bartender goes, hey man, were you on the Warped Tour? I was like, yeah. I did a bunch of Warped Tours. He goes, me too, my band. And next thing I know, I was like, yo, dude, I pulled out my little travel humidor. I was like, dude, check this out. I just got one of these. They're new. It was a McFly at the time, was new, and I gave him an Oscar McFly. He goes, cool, and he came over. Melody had about 9 or 10 fucking Cosmos, so she was half in the bag, and then we smoked like 3 cigars.
Melody's right there.
I started smoking my own.
Yeah.
And then we get the bill, $17. I left 100 and walked out.
There's nothing better than when you have cigars. The great part about having a bunch of cigars is giving them away.
Yeah.
Is letting, dude, I smoked this already. You smoked it.
Yeah.
Try it.
Mm-hmm. That just happened to me in Glendale. I did the Jim Jeffries podcast, so I had a little time, so I stopped. I was like, they found this little cigar place. It's the only place in Glendale.
Where is he?
In Glendale.
Okay.
So California. So I fucking go to the cigar lounge. I walk in, and the dude goes, dude, Rob Dukes from Exodus. I'm like, fuck, this is a fucking Mexican guy. So now I'm like the celebrity, man. So I fucking buy it. So we're hanging out.
Did you say he's Mexican because you did the accent?
Yeah,
okay.
That's pretty much.
Yeah,
because exactly how he said it. You know what I mean? And so we hung out. I had a cigar, and then I gave him. I was like, I go, you know what, man? I have these Superfly 6x60s that the guy gave me. They're kind of rare to find. I haven't seen them around anywhere. I found them in that place in Paramus, the biggest humidor, that Monte Cristo humidor.
Monte Cristo Lounge, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's a JR.
Yeah.
JR cigar.
So, the fuck?
Look
at this.
Probably.
Day drinking in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's, they're getting married. She's getting married.
Anyway, so, I found this place and I gave the guy.
If that's not alcoholism, I don't know what is. You know what I mean? If that's not the definition of alcoholism.
I wish I knew the name of the place.
Let's rent a huge golf course, a golf cart, and have some guy drive us around just the main streets. It's 2. It's not even 1. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Do you know that you can drive golf carts around here like a car?
I just saw it.
Yeah, that's like a thing. People drive golf carts around fucking Scottsdale.
They're going to wind up at my show tonight. I know they're going to be at my show. And they're going to be screaming and yelling. They started drinking in the sun at 1. They're going to be at my show, front row. Talk to us.
It's the Wild Wild West here, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Mel, is that mine? So
you can't. Leave it right here. You can't go on screen. You have to hand it to me. I'll get it. No, you can't. We can't have it. It's only 2 comics, 2 cigars.
Yeah. Grab those 2 creamers, buddy.
I'll get them. All right, don't order me around, okay?
Thank you.
There we go.
So I wish I knew the place in Glendale, but I don't. But here's the deal. I gave him 2 cigars because that's the way cigar people are.
Yeah.
I gave him 2 out of my humidor.
Yeah.
He fucking comes back out. He got 2 fucking real Cubans, Partega 4, and handed me. He goes, here, man. Next thing I know, I'm like, oh, man, it's 20 minutes out of LA. I said, this is a place I'm going to come next time I'm here to smoke.
You know the most generous comedian so far with cigars is? Russell Peters.
No shit.
I did a show in Just for Laughs' his gala. I love him. He's so funny, so nice. He sent me a box of Punch, double Corona, Cubans, whole box. It's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
And just a great cigar.
So
he's second time he's done it. Second box of cigars he's given to me, and at a high end, which I love.
You gave me a nice cigar. It was in a glass tube. It had a picture inside. I think it was a Romeo and Juliet.
It's a Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
There was 1,000 of these humidors made, blood red humidor with 50 cigars in each, standing up straight. Mm-hmm. And inside of the box, when you open it up, there's a piece of artwork from Frank Cazone. What's his name? Artist Frank Cazone or something like that. I don't know. I got to get his name. I have a bad memory. But inside each cigar, in the tube, was a piece of art.
So I saved it. So I still have that.
Yeah, save it.
So I have
there's not that many. That's a limited edition.
Right. So
that's a high-end white dude golf course.
Right.
Donald Trump, fucking Illuminati, fucking cigar.
I smoked that when I came home from tour. I had done a tour and played a bunch of shows with Generation Kill, and I came home and I after like 5 weeks of being on the road, I made myself a nice espresso, and I just I had that cigar. I was like, Bobby, it's time. I'm having it.
Here's the thing with that. I'm glad you did that. But those cigars came to me and they were done hard. I put them in my humidor. My friend Yuri told me what to do. I got 80s, Bovita 80 packs. And you don't know this. You don't need a big fancy humidor. You can get one of those construction buckets that seal good at Home Depot.
Yeah, gun case.
Throw your fucking cigars in those, and then get the Bovita packs. Throw them in there. That's a humidor.
I have a gun case that's my travel.
You don't need a fancy one. You can spend $20 and
Yeah.
fill it up. But I put them in there for 3 or 4 months, I think. I let them sit. I took them out. They had plume. You know what plume is? Mm-hmm. I took them. I had to wipe them off individually from the plume, or the white stuff, because it got a little crazy. I wiped them off individually with gloves. I had white gloves, and I wiped them off, put them back in, and one of the best cigars in my humidor. One of the best smokes I've ever smoked.
I agree. It was delicious.
And there's only 4 left.
So I have
out of the 50.
I have. You know who One Shot One Kill? You ever smoke one of those? Okay, One Shot One Kill is a small boutique company. He's working for Rayos now, Rayos Cigars.
Yeah.
So years ago, he did a one-off with Horiyoshi 3. So Horiyoshi 3 is one of the most famous tattoo artists in Japan. He's one of the most famous tattoo artists in the world. He does it with a stick. I flew to Japan and I got tattooed by him.
Wow.
So I'm at the.
That's amazing. You flew all the way to Japan to get tattooed by this guy?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Right here. The severed head.
Shit. I want to take a picture of that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That looks like it hurt.
The healing hurt.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
it's a piece of art on your leg.
Right. So this guy's this famous artist, tattoo artist, right? And so he did a one-off with this guy Edgar from One Shot One Kill, and he drew the artwork that goes on the band, and they made 1,000 of them, right? And he also inside the box he does an original piece of art that comes inside the box.
Wow.
And it's all numbered. So I'm at the PCA, which is the cigar convention in Vegas.
Yep.
Where all the cigar companies all come together, and they give you the new ones. They show you the new ones. So I get invited to this. So I go to. I've been the last 2 years. The last 2 years in a row.
Fuck you! I want to go.
Well, let's go next year. I'll put you on the list.
All right, well,
come with me. Come with me.
All right.
You be my guest.
Okay.
All right. You
Don't
be my
touch
guest.
me.
So I wasn't doing nothing. So
This guy's still going. He's doing the sidewalk now.
yeah. So anyway, they make these cigars. This is like years ago. This is like 2017, right? So I'm at the PCA and I get into a conversation with this just random dude who I meet, just bullshitting, right?
Right.
And I tell him the story. I go, yeah, man, I had this fucking piece of art and I lost it in Hurricane Sandy. So when I went and got tattooed, he gave me a piece of original art.
Wow.
And it got flooded. My house got flooded and I lost
Jesus.
it in Sandy, right? So he says, you know what? I might have the artwork that comes inside the box, man. If give me your number and your address and I'll fucking, right? So a month later, I get a box in the fucking mail. I open it up. He sent me a box of the cigars.
Wow.
With 3 in it, because that's all that was left. It was the last 3 and the piece of artwork. And then he sent me like these 3 rare cigars that were like one-offs for like private parties or whatever. And so I have 3 of them. And I wanted to smoke them with you. That was like I've been saving them for.
Well, what the fuck? I'm right here. Why aren't we smoking those?
Because tomorrow we're gonna fucking hang them.
All right. We should have smoked those.
What time are you leaving Sunday?
I'm leaving at 5 in the morning. My plane leaves at 5.
So we're gonna have to smoke them tomorrow night after the gig. I'll bring them. We're gonna smoke.
I'm gonna have to pack in the afternoon.
Yeah, we're hanging out, man. We're going late tomorrow, so be ready.
How many broads are getting married around here?
So, yeah. Anyway,
All right,
I've been saving it for you. How long have I had that? What, a year? Or since July? I've been saving them from July.
Well, I brought you one of the punches that Russell gave me.
Oh, no shit.
So yeah, that's the sky brought for you. All right, well, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
What do you think? You're at the end. It's still fucking great. Mm-hmm. I haven't relit it once. It's still great. I haven't had to gas it out. I still love the cigar. I mean, it's a good one.
It's one of the best.
This is it, man. When they say, I mean, money does buy good excellence. And I think this is one of them. What would you rate it?
It's a box.
A box?
If I could have a box, I would have a box. It's not a box for you?
No.
A box is 200. What would a box be? $360? $400?
More.
$400 for a box?
Add this up. Can you add this up? It's $25 a cigar. No, $35 a cigar. 35 times 20. That's a lot.
It's $375.
No, way more than that. What are you, dumb?
Yeah. I
Okay,
am.
me too.
$700.
$700.
$700. Yeah, I'm so stupid.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not spending $700 on a box of cigars unless it's the motherfucker. This is great. It's amazing.
You're right.
I do 5.
You know what? I take it back. It's
5.
not about. I'm not spending $700 on this box.
not what-
I would
no.
spend $300 on this box.
Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, I would do 5. I'd do 5. I'd buy 5 of these, and I'd share them with people. And when they like certain event, it would be on my humidor in a certain space. Dude, we're gonna smoke. Let's smoke these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would do that. I wouldn't spend $700 on a box. The only time I'd spend $700 on a box, I don't know if I mean I would, but maybe Davidoff's. A Davidoff Dominica I think it's called, or I don't know. Maybe something like that.
700 on a box. If I was going to spend 700 on a box, right? 700 for time for 20 hours. That's about it. Hour and a half. So maybe 30 hours, right, of my life.
Let her do the math.
$700.
20 times 30 is what? Please don't do it. Yeah.
Right? So
Let her
30
do it.
hours of my life.
We're both dumb. It's more than 30 hours.
An hour and a half times 20 is 24 hours. 27, 62 hours.
You double what you said.
30 times what?
30 times. All right. First of all, drop the attitude.
It would be,
Okay. I mean,
it would
can I say that?
It would be 90 times 20.
Can I help you with this?
That's
Bring
the
tone
minutes.
down.
90 minutes times 20. So now we're at 42,000 minutes.
No, 54,000.
Okay,
54,000
which is how many
divided
hours?
by 60.
Just ask Siri. Don't ask her on my phone because she'll shut
50,000
the
by
podcast
60.
down. So yeah, I think 5 of these. All right, well there you go. What do you got coming up? What do you got? You got your album out? What's
I
going on?
got my album out. I've been running around doing podcasts. I was hoping to go to New York. I got a gig in December in Albany.
Generation Kill.
Generation Kill. We're playing
Great band.
playing a benefit gig in December, and then I got a gig in New Haven on January 14th. I'm playing January 13th was a Friday night, Friday the 13th, January, playing in New Jersey at Dingbats. I want you to come to that. It's 40 minutes from your house.
What date is it?
It's a Friday. It's January 13th.
It's tough.
I know
Fridays
are
are tough, man.
But I know, man. But what you can do is go do your set and then fucking drive out to my
What
gig.
if my set's in Des Moines?
Yeah, I don't want you to. I want you to do New York that weekend.
All right, we'll work it out. If I'm around, I'm coming.
You gotta
I
come
gotta
see this
come.
band.
I gotta.
You gotta come see this band.
All right, listen.
I want Ari to come too. I want to get him in the pit. Get him in the fucking
Yeah, that's
circle
good.
pit.
Get him in the pit.
Yeah.
He can't even do 3 push-ups.
He can. He's doing Sober October.
He still can't do more than 3 push-ups. Yes, it takes him all day. All right, check it out. 2 comics, 2 cigars. If you're 2 comics and you have the 2 exact same cigars, smoke them. Film it. Mic yourself. Don't be morons. Use a good mic, and make sure that you got the video. Rate it at the beginning,
Look,
middle, and end, and
dude.
then at the hang on. Let me finish my thing. Rate it at the end. None, 1, 5 or a box, and talk about the cigar. But then talk about whatever you want. Send it to us. And we'll put it up on the YouTube page.
As soon as we're done, the landscaper was done. So, yeah, make sure a landscaper is working right next to you when you film it.
And what are you going to do? I hope you enjoyed the episode. Rob Dukes.
Cheers.
Check out my special, Killbox. It's the loudest
Killbox was fucking awesome. 4th of July, man. Go watch
No,
that
fuck
fucking
4th of
movie.
July. Go to Killbox.
Dude, 4th of July.
No, Killbox.
Watch
And
them
then-
both.
well-
This is what I did. I watched them both because they're both fucking really good. Killbox was, dude, I'm telling you, the thing about Max had me fucking choking. My friends had to ask me if I was okay because I could
Were they
not.
laughing?
They were fucking dying, but I was dying. dying.
Have a Killbox party. Rent it and
that's
watch
what I
with your
did.
friends.
And we had a Killbox party.
Get some cigars and do your thing.
We did. That's exactly what we did.
LewisCK.com. Get yourself that special and go to my website and support my dates.
And then go watch the movie too.
All right.
You
While
and
you're
Joe.
jerk.
Joe List was
He's
was
amazing.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Get the movie. Get it all. Support us.
Fucking
We're
Nick
not-
DiPaolo was fucking
Yeah, we're not
great.
asking anymore. We're just filming
Yeah.
it ourselves and we're giving it to you.
Yeah, it was
All right?
totally worth the money. I mean, I couldn't. I was so glad that I watched both because they were both brilliant.
Let's say goodbye to the people.
Later, people. Fuck you, Ari.